Hey people, what's up? I'm back in my car. What is up? Okay, my connection's all right. All right. So, my what is going on? Am I? Give me a second here. So I am on the Wi-Fi. Okay. All right. So what the hell, man? Okay. So the steps, right? So we have the letter done. I just gotta send it off by registered mail tomorrow because, of course, today is a Sunday. I wanted to get it done Friday so I could do it yesterday or Friday, but I didn't get it done because I have way more other stuff to do. And I got that done. Some other things I didn't get done. So a letter has to be tomorrow, which is fine by me. As long as the letter goes in, then I give a reasonable amount of time. In fact, I'm gonna give a generous amount of time to respond. If I don't get a response, I'm just gonna put it into court as a lawsuit. That's what I'm gonna do. So if he responds, whichever way he responds, like I said, my last live stream, he's gonna respond either that is my client or that isn't my client. If he says it isn't his client, then it's fraud. Then I'm still just gonna put the lawsuit in unless he does a police report that somebody is fraudulently using his credentials. Then I'll be fine with that if I actually get, a reference number with a police report that Booty Bitch is fraudulently using this guy's credentials on legal documents. That's fine by me. If he doesn't, I put into court so that it's on record. And on record, he either says that's his client or not his client. If he says that it's his client on record, then that's fine. We'll go ahead with the lawsuit. If he says that it's not his client on record, then I have that in court that an agent of the court, this lawyer, is saying that a person is using his credentials in a fraudulent manner. And then that gets turned into a police report. So that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm not playing games here. One thing I wanted to actually do. Um, Today's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. So I was out and about, since I'm Canadian. So I was out, and this kid walks up to me, and I don't know what he thinks. Maybe it's the hair. This kid, totally, Caucasian kid, city kid. He's like, was up, fam? What's going on, dog? And I'm like laughing inside. I'm like, hey, how's it going? I'm totally I literally have I literally have Levi's jeans on and a polo shirt. What does it scream that gangsta? He's like, "What's up, gangsta?" I'm like, "Is it? It has to be the hair." So then he starts talking and he's like, "Oh, he likes the hair and whatnot." He was by this mom and pop's flower shop because I got some flower pots at the front of my house that I want to spruce up a little bit because I think it's too plain. So I went to this mom and shop's flower shop, right? It's more like a corner store. They also do flowers. I've seen a lot of corner stores be doing that where they'll top things up by doing flowers. So he starts talking to me. He's like, "Yo, you got any cash on you, fam?" I'm like, "No, I don't have any cash," which is the truth. I really didn't have any cash because I usually just do stuff through my credit card because I get the money back. So he's like, "All right, that's cool, gangsta. That's cool. That's cool. Where you from, fam?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just like on this side of the city." He's like, "Yo, that's cool, fam. That's cool, fam." He's like, "Oh man, they didn't give me water inside the mom and pops." I'm like, "Oh man, that's unfortunate." He's like, "Yeah, but it's all good though." So I go in inquiring about the flowers. He comes up to me. He's like, "Yo, fam, yo, dog. I'm a steal something right now, dog. I'm gonna steal something right now." And I'm like, "Oh my god, please, please, not on Mother's Day. Don't steal anything, child." So I'm like, you know what? If you're thirsty, just take whatever you want and I'll pay for it. So we had like water. You could get water like Nestle water. Coca-Cola, energy drink, whatever. I'm not gonna have a kid steal in front of me and possibly screw up their life over like, even if it costs me 5, 10, 15, $20, I'm not having it happen because I think we're all responsible as a community, to make sure that our younger generation grows up properly and doesn't get themselves into like unnecessary situations like that. So I was like, don't steal. I'll get you whatever you want. And that's what I did. What's up, Kevin Wong? So pretty much he decided that I was like, you want a bottle of Coke or a can of Coke? He's like, I want a bottle of Coke. I'm like, I figured he was gonna get the bottle. It's more expensive, but hey, man, I'm still gonna pay for it. I'm not gonna allow something to happen when I could just pay a couple of bucks and the kid will be fine and he'd be grateful. So then we go up to the counter with his pop. Then he's like, "Oh, can I get something else?" I knew he was gonna get something else. Like this is not my first rodeo with kids and being generous. I just really appreciate my community. Like a lot of people don't know and understand that I do volunteer a lot. I've shown where I like will purchase like baby clothes and other things for like children and babies because this is just how my family grew up. Like we are very engaged in our community. So pretty much not my first rodeo. If I ever do this, like especially when I think the I've done it many times where I used to go to like 7-Eleven and they used to have like the slushy day where I think it was like what was it, like a dollar or something for a slushy. And like there's been many times where I don't know, like circumstances happen with families and I'd respectfully maybe ask a mother or a dad like, hey, I'm sorry I overheard your conversation. Excuse me, I didn't really mean to overhear it, but I did. Would you want me to purchase a drink for your child or a hot dog or anything? Because I will, and I'll just maybe explain that, I'm just really engaged in my community and I just really want to help people out, even if it just costs me a couple bucks. And sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say no. If they say no, it's all good. At least I asked and I wanted to help out. But back to the story. So at the front, you know how they have like the pressure buys with like the Snickers, the Skittles, the Mars bars, and whatever else they have there. I was like, oh, you want like a Snickers? He's like, nah, dog, nah, fam. Hook me up with the Skittles. I'm still dying inside because I think this is super cute, but funny, but kind of not funny because he's totally stereotyping me. So he gets the Skittles and the pop. It cost me like 5.88 Canadian, which isn't much. I mean, it's all good. Is it true that your family isn't allowing you? What do you mean my family isn't? I love how people stereotype that I don't have a house of my own. Before it was like I don't have a car and then I'm in a car, by car. I don't have this, I don't have that. Hey man, if it makes you feel better with your life, then go ahead and think I don't have a vehicle and I don't have a house and my family owns it and I'm broke and I live in a basement and I'm wearing my brother's clothes or something. Just go ahead with that. I'm good. you could you could all just think whatever you want to think. Just think Monty's broke, just Monty doesn't have anything. All right. It's just better for me that way. All right. So um what can I say? What can I say? I've pretty much said all I want to say. I'm literally going through with this whole case. However it turns out is however it turns out. your bro Well, people, how people say like, "Oh, you're wearing your brother's clothes," and dumb shit like that. Like, yo, Monty is wearing his brother's clothes. Is that his brother's glasses? That's like really, really, really dumb stuff. Anyways, you guys like my shirt? I think I got a green one when I bought this. All right, so you guys wait. Okay, you guys see that? That's what a real man's chest looks like. S Jam. Hey, speaking of S Jam, where the hell is S Jam been? I haven't seen the Jam fam in a while, right? Like where the hell is Officer Gunther? The man is finally left his speaking of the attic, I was literally in my attic like 20 minutes ago. Shit. When I turned this stream on, I was in my attic in my little office there. I turned the stream on. I was watching Crime Beat because they premiered this whole something, red rum on something avenue, like the whole incident back in 2022 that happened to that dude that was in a shootout in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. And I found it like super interesting. I always like watching Crime Beat because it's like Canadian, and it could be local or across Canada. So I watch a lot of that stuff about how certain stories like change Canadians' lives in Canada, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I was like, okay, cool. Interesting, very interesting story. And they're still doing a manhunt for one guy that's been evading police. Fish says better than your girlfriend's deceased ex's shirt, I guess. I guess so. Even though, you know what, everyone will have an opinion on that. Some people will be like, yeah, it doesn't matter if he's deceased, it's all good. As Jam should wear, his girlfriend's ex-husband's deceased ex-husband shirt. Other people might get kind of creeped out. You know how we all have our opinions, and we all will lie on a certain spectrum when it comes to what we tolerate versus what we don't tolerate versus what we find weird versus what we don't find weird, or just how our thinking is. Maybe jail, I don't know. When S Jam kind of disappeared, I was thinking he probably needs to move his shit, and maybe he's just in a hurry and he just doesn't have the time to come on. Cause it's kind of like that for me. Remember when I was moving around some stuff, because contrary to what a lot of people think, I do have clothes in other areas where um I have a home. So this isn't my only place. I have a home. I have a home other places. So my clothes is there. So I might move one thing to another place to another place. Contrary to what a lot of people think, I just don't like sit in the basement all day and watch YouTube. Or I am also not a marine biologist. But yeah, when I had to do some moving myself, I just couldn't come on because there was so much stuff that I had to move around and take out of storage and do all of that. Like I just never had the time. So I can totally understand when somebody might just not come on for like a week or two. But I don't know, like this is also a way how he makes his money. I'm not sure if he found another job. He said his job was dangerous, which I totally understand. You should just go back to streaming topless like Drag did, and you used to also. I totally did not stream. I had an A-frame shirt on. So what I would do in the summertime, and it's hot as hell in the attic right now. I haven't set up my AC, like my window AC. The fan, I should plug in, but the window AC, I should really get it set up. I just got a lot more stuff I got to move around. But I had like A-frame shirts on. A lot of A-frame shirts on is what I was doing because it's just easier. Like my body could breathe. But yes, of course it will be fish. What was guess no, it's easier answered what is my favorite part, because there's a lot of unfavorite parts, like the stalking part, the talking shit part, the making up lies, and dating. Why does she call me her ex? Isn't that weird? You guys don't think that's weird? That's weird. It's like I haven't met her, thank God. There are so many people who wanted to meet me, and thank God I never met them. Like, remember when I had to go to Calgary, and I did because I was thinking of moving there because there was a lot of opportunity in Calgary. So I had a friend move there. He's still finding a lot of opportunity in Calgary. Calgary's still booming. which is good. Good thing I never did, because the types of shit that she could have made up on me and said I did this or said I did that, I'd probably be in like jail right now. Literally, I probably have a trial and every and other things. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I hate this shit where you ain't doing shit and then people are making shit up on you. Is completely not cool. What else? Oh, or if I went to Winnipeg again, like that crazy ass, what was her name? Tiny Dancer, like the types of shit that she's been doing to people. Crazy. Or if I went to like Missouri or Kentucky or something, it it's like, I think it was God's plan. Not that I'm singing Drake, but you know what I mean. I think it was for the best that I when I did go out there, um I didn't see her, because I think that would have been a huge mistake and error in judgment. So, what's my best part about PG? Um, Nothing. The best part would be her leaving me alone, but she hasn't. So there you go. Is he in jail? I don't know. Should I have been checking the news to see if SJM has done something? Maybe I will check the news, because I'm kind of curious right now. Maybe I think it's maybe he just is moving a lot of shit and he's using a car rather than like a U-Haul. So maybe it's taking a lot of time, because it does take a lot of time. Uh, mm, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at Lola right now, and she's making me very anxious. Because I'm always keeping an eye on her. Even though you think I'm just, talking, I can talk plus multitask. And my baby girl, my daughter, is outside, and she does this thing. Even though I trust her a lot, but as a dad, I worry that some loser is not going to be paying attention. And I don't know what her problem has been, because she used to be very, very smart, but she keeps doing this thing where she strolls across the street, and it makes me very anxious, because if I saw a car right now, and I'd be hopping out of this, and just like I'll just drop the stream and start running, because I care so much about her. I love her. So when's Father's Day? She better give me a present. She's like the cutest cat ever. Actually, I love both my girls and my boy. I love all of them. But yeah, so pretty much interesting day, trying to get some more flowers. I did get some flowers, like cut flowers, but I wanted flowers I could pot. The cut flowers, of course, is for a mother that was lost. So in remembrance of that mother lost, I got some beautiful flowers, which is great. It is Mother's Day after all. I'm trying to get some other flowers. Like I said, maybe I'll show you my compilation of flowers. Who are you suing? We're gonna go to court for copyright claim. I am gonna go forward with the claim. Yeah, let me just wrap this up in the next 5 minutes. So pretty much, the too long didn't read is that a counter was sent to Bali. The counter is from allegedly a lawyer in Toronto. Well, guess what? I'm close to Toronto. So I've taken over the claim, of course, on behalf of Bali. I am now part of it. And I've called the lawyer not yesterday, but the Friday before that, left my phone number, my details, and I haven't gotten a response. So now I think I should formally send a letter, which I will be. So if you want to help out with that, I gotta send it registered and whatnot. Uh, y- well, I don't have to, but it's actually best that I start a paper trail now. So I'll send it registered, so that if I go to court, I can say that I've given, a generous amount of time, and I've sent correspondence. Not only have I called, which I can, of course, show my records that I did call, and the duration and time of the call based on my phone records, but Typically, you do it through like a letter mail correspondence or some sort of written correspondence, right? Which is what I'm doing. So I'll have it registered, um, get it delivered there. So there, that is the one. Then maybe I'll do it a second time. Who knows? Or maybe we'll just head straight to the court system. But like I said, I'll give a generous amount of time for the said lawyer on University Avenue to respond. Uh, Depending on how his response is, we will go in certain directions. If he responds and says, "Yeah, that's my client," aka Booty Bitch, I should say copyright is not his forte. It's not his specialty. What is lawsuit about? Copyright. What is the cause of action? A copyright claim, copyright dispute. My claim is that his client is infringing on a copyright. So whether or not he says that's his client, okay, if he says that his client, will just go straight to court. If he says that's not his client, then I need it on some sort of record. Either he files a police report that somebody is impersonating in a fraudulent matter a officer of the court, which he is because he's a lawyer, so therefore he's an officer of the court, which is a rather serious offense because if you put somebody's credentials, that's an actual real person, a real lawyer, on your copyright counter notification, and this person hasn't been given a retainer or any monies to represent you, or hasn't given you permission for you to put their credentials down on a legal form slash paper, then that is fraud. So we're gonna get to the bottom of this. So either he can, if it is indeed a fraudulent matter, he will, well, I can't say he will, but I would hope that he puts it into the proper authorities for somebody fraudulently using his credentials. Either way, I'll still put it into court, and in court on record, because I will get the transcript. Um, he'll say that his credentials were being used without his knowledge. So if he does say that, then we got a case of fraud there, people, and an investigation must be launched, and we would know exactly who was doing it. Put what into court? I'll be putting in the copyright claim into court. That's what I will be doing. What is the cause of your action to bring a matter before the court? Oh, okay, pepperoni. My cause of action is copyright infringement. That is my cause of action. All right. Think I might be out of here. I'm in my car because I guess a change of venue. My attic is still like packed with like a lot of stuff. Like I gotta get rid of this like queen bed frame and plus amount of other stuff that oh my god. Why is she doing that? Why is she creeping like that? My cat, she is a strange one. All right, I'm gonna probably pick her up. I need to pick her up and bring her in because she's freaking me out right now. Anyways, people, I'm gonna be out of here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you so much. We had fish in here, Brooklyn to Brixton. Why are you suing Bally? Oh, okay. Let me answer this, Brooklyn. I am not suing Bally. I am actually I've I am assisting Bally in the suit because some people think they're cute by sending somebody in Ohio the credentials of a lawyer in Toronto so that they cannot go forward with their claim. Well, guess what? I'm close to Toronto and I'm going to go forward with the claim. So they can think they're cute. They can think it's funny. They can think, haha, I'll just use fake credentials of a real person and put it on a form and think they're going to get away with it. Okay, yeah, the 10 days is long gone. This whole issue happened, I believe, in March. that's still pretty new when it comes to the courts. It's only May right now. What, the 11th of May? So I'm going to put it into the courts. I'm going to give this lawyer a generous amount of time to respond to me. Maybe I'll send a second letter. I will also give a generous amount of time. Then after that, it's straight to the courts. So we shall see what happens. Happy Mother's Day, people. Just giving you guys an update on the situation. So that is my stance on it. Maybe I'll give you guys update once I get a response. But hey, if you want to help out, then I should do that. If you guys want to help out, cash at me, because you whatever happened, you guys been stiffing me. All right, there you go. STFI Monty. Here we go. Happy you guys have. I've lost them. I don't know your pain, but I can totally understand that is very serious. And some say it's unnatural because typically it will be the parents, right, that are being mourned by the child, not the parents mourning said child. But um, life is just brutal like that. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Smash up that like button. Check out my Cash App if you want to. Send me a little something, something if you want to. I'd appreciate it. And I need to. Yeah, for my next stream, I'm sorry, people. For my next stream, what I'll do is in my car, I probably will just take the Wi-Fi off. I think that's best from now on. That when I go live, I'm just gonna use my data because it's 5G anyway. Send you a letter? No, you listen. You know what? If I give you my Cash App, that means you send me the money, the moolah, the cash, the dinero. Okay, that's what I want. Why are you contacting a lawyer instead of suing the person you want to sue? Because the person said that a lawyer is representing them. So my point of contact is with a person they've claimed legally to represent them, which is this lawyer on University Avenue. So that is who I have to go through because they are stating that that lawyer is representing them. So if that is true, then great. If it's not true, then it's fraud. All right. You heard a letter? Well, I will be sending that letter. It's tomorrow. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll give you guys an update and I'm out of here. Take care of yourselves. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. And have a great one. See you later.